Okay, Andre, it's 2009 since you were last here, and you did actually win on that night. You're back again. How is it this year again? How does it compare to 2009?
Well, the tournament is still pretty tough to win, even though we might not have the turnout that we got 2 years ago. And we don't have two conditions like we had 2 years ago, short and long. This year condition seems to be pretty tough. Seen many good bowlers already, not really posting the best scores, including myself. And it's right now it seems there are easily 20 or 30 people that can win it, so it's going to be pretty tough.
So, of that 20 or 30, I'm sure you're one of them, but who else would you actually put in that 20 or 30?
Oh, there are plenty. I mean, we were talking today with a couple of friends that we have easily here 7 XM players from the PBA Tour. So all those 7 guys, are probably the favorites. Parker Bone, Rash, Ronald Russell, Lowshetter, Osku. So it's going to be a fun tournament. Hopefully, right now I'm trying to make the cut. If I have a chance to get the buys, it'll be pretty nice, because I think that cut from 28 to 10 is going to be very tough. So just see how the lanes behave in the next couple of days, and try to see how it goes Tuesday.
Okay, so what is it about Saudi as a place that you quite enjoy? I mean, there's not a lot to do here, but do you enjoy the hospitality? Do you enjoy the actual place?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't come if it wasn't a nice place to be. Hakeem has always been pretty nice to us. The hotel is good. The bowling center is excellent, and I always enjoy. And every single year that I can come, I'll be coming here.
Thank you, Andre.
Thank you, John.
Andrew, welcome again to Saudi.
It's a pleasure to be here again. Yes.
What do you think's happening this year then, compared to other years?
Well, I think first of all, I think the sugar level's up from everyone with the sponsor of Dunkin' Donuts and having the free donuts for 3 days. So I'm going to put on about 3 or 4 kilos. But everyone's hyped up, so that's good. And the tournament keeps getting better every year, because I think it matures and the people get confident about their organisation and everything. So I think the format's good this year, the qualifying, so it's going to be interesting.
How do you think you're doing?
Personally, I don't bowl much anymore. So this would be like four tournaments since last year, and so I'm just happy to have a bit of a role and watch the guys play. And most of them, they should look like they're going to qualify, so that's good. And then I'll have a bit of a role. And sometimes there's a bit of advantage with your coach playing, because we can all discuss about the lanes, and it's advantages sometimes. Sometimes it's disadvantages. I don't get to watch them make some shots, but overall I think the bowlers, they're maturing, so they're getting used to playing on their own now. So
who's your tip for the top?
The tip for the top. Good question.
Yeah.
Look, I actually picked the winner in Kuwait last week.
Well done.
And I'm going to go for back-to-back with Chris Lowshetter. I back the guy, and I like any racehorse that's in form. And he was in form last week, and I think he looks like he's struggling a little bit now, but I think that he will work it out, and I'm going to back him again. I think back-to-back.
You think the cream is going to rise?
I think so. I just saw it last week. He hasn't won on the PBA Tour, and that was his really first big win for a decent-sized tournament. But you could tell that he really wanted it, and I was watching him out there then. He's really concentrating. I think he feels like he can make some good money for these couple of weeks, and his mind's on it, so that's half the job.
Where do you think the challenge is going to come from then?
The challenge? I thought Parker looks good. He's just flown in for this tournament. He looks good, and look, I'll throw my mate in. I think Timmy Mack could work something out. It's time for him to.
Out, can you?
No, it's time for him to get through the matches and make the step ladder in this tournament. And anything after that can work. I think he plays pretty good in this bowling centre. Yes, yeah. So I think he'll go close. That'd be my 3.
There has been a certain preponderance of lefties in the past that have done quite well here. Do you think there's going to be any lefties in the finals here?
Yeah, that's why I threw Parker in, because he looks pretty confident. Remy looks good too. I think some bowling centres just seem to just work out for the left side. It's one of those things. You can see bowling centres all over the world. I mean, for instance, last week in Kuwait, for 7 years, the lefty hasn't looked any good. And I just think it's just the lanes there. That's just the left side just doesn't look as good as the right. And so here, the left side looks a little bit better.
Yep.
So I'll throw Parker in there. I reckon he's going to give it a run, yeah.
Thanks a lot, Andrew.
John, I'm looking forward to it, mate.
Thanks a lot.